I thought I'd come live for just a second. Show y'all something. Right? Loot anime, right? Anyway, some of y'all have been around here long enough to know. There's been I don't know, a thing, right? A thing they've used to torment, laugh about, pretend like everybody was being a liar about, try to make it about self instead of, all that, right? Instead of, a real thing that really happened in all of our real lives in that real road. Such a happy thing, generally, for little. That became such a giant what if and why and a box of worry and torment and, I don't know, questions. Part of the little things, you know. But this realm, as for years, well, does what this realm does. You tell them a real story, a real truth, and they make it into a giant cesspool of hurt, pain, agony. Use it to build, narrate, twist, stab, make people further bleed, But it's always been a true story. This box here. And how it appeared on the 14th instead of the 15th. During key hours. Still left years later wondering why. Don't know why. Thing of happiness made into a box that haunts. The day this box, it arrived on the 14th and was found in the driveway per usual, but that's where it was supposed to be placed. But Dobbs was there on the 14th when we came across it. Little eventually throughout the evening got it, and it still made her so happy, you know. And she has the list because she always kept lists of what came in the boxes and all that. She was reading off to me earlier, but I guess she's ready to sort of try to move through things, in certain parts. So we pulled all of her loot anime and all her boxes out of storage and otherwise. Um, and other things so we can, you know, move forward in many ways. But, you some of the things that arrived on the 14th of June and 21 are still in here. Right. Check the t-shirt, a bunch of little, like, pins, like have the metal backing and the hooks so you can attach them to purses or the lapels on leather coats. You get what I'm saying. She took another ink pen. I don't know. She read me the list earlier. This is one of she left in there. I don't even know what series this went to at the time. I'm sure I did. Because, gosh, she loved her loot anime crates. She still does. They bougie. And anyway, on some sort of chibi dragon. I don't know. But she's got stuff left in each one of her little crates and stuff. You know, that's what remains in this one. And I know she was excited about opening this later on and everything, but she never quite got to it. And then I think this crate sort of held memories for her, obviously, and all of us. And it was a forgotten thing in the middle of all the chaos as well. And she put it with the rest of all her boxes. You know, especially as trauma took hold and series of life-changing events for everyone. So she's just had these and all of her others packed away for all these years. But today I think she was ready to see and sort of deal with some of that. And so, yeah, I just wanted to show you all the truth. That you've watched this place eat us alive with and laugh at my little and traumas. Try to make it like, you know, whatever narrative or story they wanted to tell about us. And act like this wasn't a real thing because y'all have never seen receipts on this or this box. Though we could have shown it years ago. It was and is still very real. And wildly enough, looking today, it's the only one with these on it. This one anyway, I'm not sure why. We assume it's whatever made it early instead of on time, or don't know really. No answers. You know. But it is and will forever be, I think, one of those giant what ifs. Whys. You know? Because had this arrived on the 15th, as they usually did, and been left in the spot it was, little really would have been down there getting it on her own, which is something we had just started allowing her to do. As this particular subscription to this box came around 6 months before, right? 4, 5, 6 months. I think since December is when this one had been ordered to go along with all the rest, but the date for this one should have been the 15th. You know? So why did it come early? And then what if we'd sit her down to get it? You know, it's a worry. It's a real worry. In my heart as a mom and around all the events that this place used to further torment. I know it also weighs on Little's mind too, you know. But Monster and I found it in the driveway. It was already there when we found Dobbs down there that day on the 14th. And then Little got it after that. So I don't know. We still don't know why. And you know, the thing of it is, it could just be, what's the thing? The grand scheme, it's nothing, right? It is indeed nothing. More than a what if. a worry, heartache, but what it is real, and it always was. No lies, but it's something this place used to turn into more evil and more trauma and more hurt and pain for those already in that. I already had boxes of wondering and worrying and what if and boxes full of pain. And they waited years. They let the world say as they wanted, do as they will until it was time. Those who hold the truths and the receipts and the real things, who really went through all of these things, who lived these things, who hold things like this, who are the voices for them, are the ones that know truths and realities and the real emotions and what's in their hearts and minds and souls about them. And they are the ones that deserve to speak on them. The ones who are around all of these people who hold all of these things are the ones who should speak. Not YouTubers, not Teehee Karens, not Tragedy Pimp followers and supporters, not Curious Monsters, not YouTube Monsters, not rings of criminal, well organized, multi platform, federal and international law violating true crime YouTubers, and not those who partake of them as entertainment. The real people around the real things, and the real survivors, fighters, victims, and law enforcement and federal agencies who speak for them. Their voices, tragedy pimps or not. Anyway, I just wanted you to show you truths long held, receipts long had. No matter what the world said, made of, laughed at, twisted, turned, and used to further pain, horrors, traumas, because today it was just time. Y'all have a good day. Much love, peeps. Oh, and if you have your own boxes that you're waiting on, can't quite touch or look at yet, that's okay. No matter what the world says, it's okay. Until you're ready to open the boxes. Yourself. for yourself, or when it's time, when it's your until. And that's all perfectly okay. Much peace, love, and light, guys.